Hi guys, thanks for joining me for another week with Mirree's Dreamtime Messages. I hope you had a wonderful week last week. I haven't, this video is actually going to be about the Dreamtime Messages starting the 6th of July and running until the 12th of July. And I haven't been hearing much of you guys in the comment section, and I've been waiting to hear feedback from you guys before posting anything else. And so, yeah, I hope that you guys can join in the conversation this week and let me know, how you guys are feeling and if you've been enjoying the content on the Art by Mirree community YouTube channel. I've been, there's been a lot happening lately, and I would really love to share that with you guys this week. So the Dreamtime Messages. My name is Mirree. I'm a contemporary Aboriginal artist, and in my usual practice, I usually paint up to 50 to 100 paintings. All the artworks that you see on my social media pages are all hand painted by these hands. And so, I normally post most days, but probably over the last week or so it's been I haven't been posting as regularly, so I'm sorry about that. I got myself into a bit of trouble. I got myself into an accident actually last week, and so it's just been recovering from that. And if anyone has been in an accident, you would know that it can be a bit traumatic. And so I've been recovering from that at the moment, and but I'm feeling a lot better than what I did last week. And so that's what's been happening in my world. I hope that you guys have been that everything's been going well for everybody, and I appreciate everybody being here on the YouTube channel. I appreciate your energy here, and all the new subscribers, welcome, and to all the returning subscribers, I really appreciate you being here time and time again. And the week is going to be starting the 6th of July and running until the 12th. Normally what we do is we pull out 3 cards for the Dreamtime Messages, which will help you during giving you the messages during your week. And I also do the let you guys know what moon phases that we'll be experiencing for the week, because when we tune into the energy of nature, it can really help us to propel our personal and work life dreams and goals. And so you would have, if you saw last week's video, these were the 3 cards that we pulled out with Yellow-Faced Honeyeater. I am grounding. Letting us know when I sit with the ground beneath my feet, I align myself back to nature. This connects my spiritual energy with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And I am blissful with Dragonfly. When I give myself time to recharge, I become calm and my energy flows naturally into bliss. And the Butterfly, I am balancing. When life gets too much, I know that I can easily organize my week at the end of the day to enable me to feel balanced and in harmony with my own rhythm. And so they were the 3 cards that we drew out from last week. And at the moment we're in at the moment we're in a waning gibbous moon, and so it's all about the theme for the waning gibbous moon is all about gratitude. And it's a great time to make a list so that you can allow yourself to focus on the very things that are bringing in your happiness, which in turn is making you feel more fulfilled, giving you feel good feelings and inspiration to achieve your goals and dreams. And if you were born under a waning gibbous moon, then this will be a good time for tuning into the essence of your soul purpose, which you were born into this world to manifest. Now's a great time to align yourself to your dreams and begin to manifest your dreams through the creation of a strategy by making a list. So focus and follow through. Tune into the feeling of happiness or whatever emotion you want showing up more in your life. You can practice this focus through the use of meditation, quiet contemplation, or journaling. So be consistent and get going. So this time frame usually lasts for about 7 days, and which will end on Wednesday. And on Wednesday we'll start a brand new cycle, which will only last for 1 day actually, on a Wednesday, which will be the third quarter moon. And the third quarter moon, as I said, only goes for 1 day, and is an excellent time to the theme for that day is focusing on forgiveness. And so forgiving yourself is really powerful experience to do. Forgiving yourself, and you can also do this through quiet contemplation or meditation, or also journaling, writing down in your journal. And it's a good I know that when we forgive, it's not saying that if you've ever experienced any pain or unpleasant experiences in your life, from the past, then you would know that it's very hard to forgive somebody that's hurt you. And so it doesn't mean that it makes it okay that they've done something wrong to you or caused you pain. It just means that situation is no longer controlling you or your energy, and it allows you to take back your power from the situation. But it is important to acknowledge that that has happened, and that you do forgive the entire experience, including that person. But in no way are you saying that it's fine that that's happened. You're just allowing yourself to unravel your energy from that experience, so that it can no longer be affecting your present and future timelines. And so so that's on a Wednesday. And you may also want to forgive yourself for putting yourself in that position when you didn't realize what you were doing at the time, because experiences cause us to have these kind of experiences cause us to have lessons in our life that can really bring great power, and can bring us great learning to our lives, which is such a positive experience, even though at the time of learning that it could have been pretty negative experience. And so but they're all really great lessons. And so it's important to look at what the positive was in a negative situation. Always look at the positive in the negative situations, and you will be able to receive the little gems of power for yourself that you can bring to yourself. And this just really helps you to reframe that trauma, or helps you to reframe anything that's on a subconscious level that could be still affecting your current timeline. And so just after Wednesday, there is going to be a waning crescent moon, because we had a waning gibbous moon at the start of the week. And so from Wednesday till the end of the week, which will be taking us through to the new moon next week. So it's a waning gibbous moon from Wednesday onwards, and the theme for that time period is, for that moon cycle, is to surrender. And so it's an important time, from Thursday onwards, to let go and surrender to the goals that you're not able to control right now. There's nothing that you need to do other than surrender to the idea that your dream will come about for you. Allow yourself to breathe and give up any resistance you feel in relation to your dream. And it's also the perfect time during from Thursday onwards to rest, rejuvenate, recharge, and recuperate. And so so surrendering to your goals is an important thing to do when we want to achieve anything in our life. It's important to stay detached, and so you can spend some time journaling or in meditation or quiet contemplation. I love to meditate, and I also love to journal, and so I do those regular times. And so yeah, I'd love to know what you guys love doing. Do you like to meditate or quiet contemplation or journaling, you know? Is there any of those topics that you'd like to see more on this channel? Please let me know in the description box. I'd love to hear from you. And without further ado, let's get to it. Let's have a look and see the animals that are going to be guiding us for this week. If you've got your Dreamtime card deck, then it comes in a box. You've got your 100-page booklet and your 36 glossy cards. And so I'm still going to be uploading my affirmations, but I still haven't heard from anyone on the channel yet. So once I hear back from you guys, then I'll be able to make a decision on what I'll post next. So you know, it's important that you guys give me some feedback so we know that the direction that we're taking the YouTube channel is in a positive one that's in line with each and every one of you guys. So I'm really thinking about, you know, what can really help you during this time. So please give me some feedback. It really helps me, and I really look forward to hearing from you each and every week. So yeah, I usually pull out 3 cards, and I cleanse the cards and myself every week before I get started so that we can get some clear messages from the Holy Spirit. And I thank you, God and the Holy Spirit, for giving me the messages that are coming through this evening. And the first card that we drew out this week is with the kangaroo. I am letting go. When I let go of fear and doubt, I can see my future clearly and I move forward with ease. We all have fears and doubts in relation to our future because it's always you know, one of those things that's just really unknown. We don't know. It's easy to just keep going in our work, and because we know that it's predictable and it's just you know, in a routine. And so when we're thinking about our future, we know that it's unknown. We don't know exactly where it's going to lead us. We're hoping that it's going to be a positive outcome, but at the end of the day, you know, it is in a way a bit of a risk. But in taking risks, we cannot really allow ourselves to have a more fulfilling life. And so that's really what is important about moving forward and choosing something better for ourselves. And so if we have a look in the guidebook, then don't let fear, worry, or the past stop you from grieving, because it is in every single moment that the universe is reminding us to step outside into the unknown, into something new that is better for you. But if we don't take that risk, you cannot discover the new road we are talking about. And so when I go for my walks, which I really love to do, there was like at least a mob like of 10 kangaroos, and yeah, it's so nice seeing them like that, because you really have to get into the landscape. That's kind of a lot out of town to be able to see mobs of kangaroos. I kind of like live on the outskirts of town, but I'm still kind of in town, so that's probably why I'm seeing that many kangaroos. But it's always a joy to see them, that many, and usually a family. And so yeah, so the action step this week is get ready to move yourself out of something that's been heavily worrying you. Discover yourself more by recognizing what this is. Spend time in quiet contemplation. Use the kangaroo as your source of inspiration to move forward in leaps and bounds, to let go of this fear. To let go of this fear in you. You are letting go. And so that's the first card. That is really, really awesome, because I know that, you know, a lot of us are ending old cycles at the moment. And for me, I know that I've been ending a huge cycle just recently, and so yeah, when that happens, you feel like sometimes you can feel a little bit lost because you've let go of so much, and so that part of you is kind of still finding its feet, if you will. But it's all natural process, and it's nothing to worry about. And so yeah, let's have a look and see the next card that we're going to be pulling out. And it's always so beautiful to be able to let go of our fears and move forward, because it just makes us feel so good inside. Now let's have a look and see the second card that we're going to be drawing out for this week. As we move into the second part of the year, which has gone so quick this year. And the next card that we drew out, actually we drew out this card. This card actually fell on the ground, so it's interesting that we pulled it out again, letting us know: when I allow myself to recognize the negative people who are not serving my happiness, my natural flow and rhythm returns. I am peaceful again. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's there may be people or even groups of people that are around you at this time that are not serving you, and they could be making it appear like they are, but they're not really. And so I also have an additional video on this card that you can read. I'll leave in the description box. And so Ancestral Sparrow reminds us that all life is precious, and although sometimes in this life people can be like pests, they make up part of our lessons in this world. When a situation can no longer be resolved, better to walk away than to try and please someone else. It is far more valuable to make yourself happy this time around. And so yeah, it's important to walk away from anything that is you feel like is in your body. It will tell you whether you feel sad or whether you feel happy about being in contact with a certain person or not. So yeah, if you are a spiritual person, your spiritual integrity is what's taking a knock at this time. When there is a part of us that is out of balance, eventually this can lead to more unhappiness. The best thing you can do right now is to make yourself happy, and by walking away from an unpleasant situation, because you're not number one. Release the pest that is currently in your life, making you unhappy. It may be someone you thought was a friend, family or work member, whoever it may be. Be on track with yourself so that you can so that your natural flow and rhythm can return, making you happy. The action step this week is there may be an understanding you need to reach that will enable you to have a feeling of satisfaction come back into your life. But first you need to take some action to get yourself out of a current situation that is making you very unhappy, unsettled, which is not only affecting your financial situation but has been weighing you down for some time. Yeah, so that is the second card that we drew out for this week. Now let's have a look at the third and final card for the week. Yeah, we've got some strong messages already coming out with the red kangaroo to do with our future, and the ancestral sparrow letting us know that there could be something that that's holding us back from our future happiness at this time. And so yeah, let's have a look at what the third and final card is for us for this week, starting the 6 of July and running until the 12th. I can't really believe it. And happy NAIDOC week to everyone as well. I'm late. I'm actually running late to do with the NAIDOC prizes, which is very unusual for me. And so yeah, you know, I will be adding some more to this video in the description box, so keep an eye on that. Because yeah, happy NAIDOC week everybody, and so I hope you can join in all the prizes that I always run every year. And so yeah, the third card, our solution card, is we're expanding. Ding dong. Yeah, so this is a really great card. When I set healthy boundaries, I can take the lead in my life. I experience soul growth and understanding through the knowledge of the land. I am expanding. Yeah, and so that's with the magpie actually. It's been a while since we've got had that one, and so yeah, it's really important to set yourself some boundaries this week. To do with the message from magpie. Are you feeling misinterpreted about your responsibilities within the family? It could also be within a friendship group as well, though through the elders we can become aware of certain responsibilities, but in the end it's you to decide what is right and what's wrong through your own personal experience, through the choices that you make, which gives you your own spiritual path. And so the purpose of magpie dreaming is teaching you about your responsibilities within the family, although it may be a strong one. Knowing what yours is on an individual level assists you in finding your own way with less burdens. The action step this week is your soul is going to thrive by taking action to push yourself outside of the family in order to gain more understanding, spiritual guidance, and soul growth. This may seem unfamiliar or challenging at first, but in time you will be allowing your spirituality to develop itself and grow. And so it's kind of like about doing a little detox from your usual friends or family circles, so that you're able to receive new information about your next steps forward, because it's your next steps forward is allowing you to expand your life. And so allow yourself to thrive by taking action to push yourself outside of the family, and you know, so that you can continue to grow and expand yourself. And so you could be feeling on the negative, irresponsible, disrespectful, misinterpreted, and focusing on material possessions, feeling restrained or narrow-minded. And so you can always turn the negative into a positive by allowing yourself to spiritually grow, understanding the knowledge of the land, and soul growth, understanding, showing boundaries, and expansion. And so yeah, this is the expanding card, the expansion card. So yeah, it's really important it's a time of letting go of anything this week with the red kangaroo that's holding us back, that may be causing us fear or doubt in our mind. And when you know, this can be and so that's what the kangaroo is telling us. And with the sparrow, it's letting us know that that certain people can make up lessons in this world. It's important to really unravel yourself from anyone that has been causing you unhappiness, and so you'll know the people that are doing this by how it makes you feel. And the other card that we drew out was with magpie, I'm expanding, letting us know that we're expanding ourselves. It's an important time in order to follow the flow of your own development and expansion by doing a little bit of detoxing, so that you can get the results that you're looking for and moving forward, and have a clearer path and more clarity to do with this, and just see what comes for you this week to do with these cards. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I love to hear back from you guys. Please send me your comments and feedback, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.